What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Yeti Takes on RuneScape 3. I am super excited to finally be putting this together. It's something I've wanted to do for a long ass time, and I can't wait. So, in the background, you're going to see kind of the first day of the account. I started everything up and just kind of hit the ground running and did a lot of different skills. So, probably the first episode or two might be a little bit of mix and match, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, until we finally get to some better grinds and some cooler stuff. So I figured a good place to start would be to actually tell you who I am and what my history is in the game itself. So I've been playing RuneScape for a very long time. I started, like many of you, when I was in 7th grade. I am now 27 years old, so you can do the math yourself. It's a long time, but it's always been on and off. It's never been this super consistent thing. It's a couple months here, a couple months there, and that's pretty much it. But I always find my way back. So this most recent time, I was playing a lot of old school, and I was having a lot of fun. Me and a couple friends jumped back in, and we were playing a lot, the three of us, and it was some of the most fun times I've had in the game. But we all kind of started waning a little bit as far as interest goes when things started to slow down, and I was kind of trying to find a way to keep it interesting. And I don't even really remember how it all happened, but I ended up on a private server that was set. It was before Evolution of Combat came out, but after the graphics updates. So summoning was in the game, dungeoneering was in the game. The graphics were a little bit different, but you didn't have the action bars and the whole combat changes. And I don't know, but I ended up on there and I started playing a lot again. And it was weird because it was a private server with multiplied experience and altered stuff, and I don't know, but for some reason dungeoneering got to me, and some of the little changes just I was like, man, I really like this a lot. And then I realized, I'm playing RS3 with legacy mode turned on. It's basically what I was doing. So I decided to hop in and try RS3 again. Went on to my main, just couldn't get into it. I mean, my other account, that is my original account, has, I don't know, like base 80 combat, 90 strength though, and like 99 fletching and cooking, the two easy ones, and that's kind of it. I don't know, it's just something about playing on the old account. Most people would say it's nostalgic, but my problem is I had such a hard time getting back into it. So I stopped. I tried to go back to playing old school, tried to go back playing on the private server, and I just kept coming back to this idea that I want to play RS3, I want to make a new account, and I want to do a YouTube series on it. And it's just like every day I would sit down and play, and that's what I would think about. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it won't be fun, or maybe I'll want to quit. And I'm like, you know what, who cares? Just start playing an account, start making videos, and see what happens. Just do it because you enjoy it. And sure enough, here we are making the first episode, and as you can probably notice in the background, the beginning of an account's hard to document. There's just so much going on between getting the quest done. Like I just did Waterfall, as you could see, to get that big boost in attack and strength. I follow that up, you'll see shortly, with Tree Gnome Village, and just little clips here and there of me doing different things, and that's okay. In the beginning, I'm really just trying to solidify a good starting point, because I really want to head into this weekend prepared. So as I'm recording this voiceover, it is 10:20 at night on the 25th. So we are about 10 hours away, a little less than 10 hours away from double XP weekend. I have work tomorrow, and I have work on Saturday. I'm off on Sunday. So I wanted to get my account to a point that I just felt comfortable going into the double XP weekend. And as I'm recording this, I'm actually doing some AFK stuff on the account, trying to get excuse me, trying to get some skills up so that I don't have to worry about them and I can just focus on better things this weekend. I don't have an exact plan together yet. I know it's really soon and I should probably have something planned out by the end of tonight, but it's kind of one of those things where I'm in a weird spot. I'm not far enough into the account that I can just go nuts and level one skill to 99. Definitely not there. And it wouldn't really benefit me that much because everything is so low. So I think what I want to do is just start with one skill, probably Slayer in combat, take it as far as I can until I start to feel burned out, and then hop over to some other things. If I could get out of the double XP weekend with, I don't know, a decent Slayer level, decent combat levels, some money, and hopefully agility up until like, I don't know, 55 would be good. If I could do that, that would be a really good start. I mean, most accounts I've ever played, it takes me forever to get around to doing agility, and that kind of bars you from doing a lot of the quests that you need to do to get places. So, oh man, I'm already dreading it, and it's going to be double experience. I don't know what to do about that, but I'm still excited about it. I mean, it's still fresh. You can see in the background, I'm killing trolls. I was trying to get my combat up. Just doing those quests. Yes, they boost your attack and strength, but then your defense is behind by like 10 or more levels. So then I had to come kind of bounce that out. I know that I could have done. Is it Merlin's Crystal or Holy Grail or something? One of those quests I think gives you a lot of defense experience. I just didn't feel like doing quests. You'll find that I don't like doing quests that much, so I kind of have to force myself to do it. Hopefully there's others that are like that can agree and understand, but I know they're essential to getting the account off the ground, so I will be doing them, don't worry. But I do like to do things the old-fashioned way every once in a while. I like to go in and just, train my combat through Slayer, and I just like grinding out on things and trying to get drops, so we'll see. I mean, early on like this, these things don't drop anything of any value, but probably not second episode, probably the third episode you'll see some longer grinds where I'm trying to make money. I just feel like operating from the point of having a decent cash stack, a decent bank is just a little bit easier, and I want to get to that point where if I'm like, hey, I want to go train my herb lore, it's not like, oh, well, I need to go make money for a couple hours and then I can do some herb lore. Like, I just like having the money around, so that way I can just go. So that's the plan. Double XP weekend. Gonna try and make some huge gains on the account, but I just wanted to kick off the first episode and kind of introduce myself. You can see on the screen now, this is pretty much what my stats will be going into the weekend. I'll probably have a little bit. I'm mining right now, so I'll probably have some higher mining, maybe some higher crafting, but pretty much expecting combat and Slayer to get the biggest boost this weekend from the double XP, but we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys where I'm at, show you the beginning of the account, and like the video, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time on episode 2 after this juicy double experience weekend. See you guys.